The News Watch never stops. This is 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good afternoon. 91 degrees. The real feel is 107 at 2:40. I'm Lori Medden, and here's what's happening. The temperature hits 95 in Newark, 93 at LaGuardia. It's still climbing with an extreme heat warning in effect through Friday night. Live update from AccuWeather's Brian Thompson in just a moment. Mayor Mamdani on 1010 Wins this afternoon said the heat is no joke. He urges businesses to set the thermostat at 78 in a bid to ease pressure on the grid. She said yes. In this blistering heat, two people climbed to the tippy top on the giant antenna of the Empire State Building where a wedding proposal went down. Our Mac Rosenberg with that story in just a moment. At the World Cup tonight, the U.S. team faces Bosnia in the knockout round of 32. It's the end of a gaming era. Sony PlayStation will stop releasing physical discs. 1010 Wins AccuWeather says clear, warm, steamy tonight. Low 70 degrees, hazy, hot, and humid tomorrow. High 100 before the real feels. We're going to get that live update from Brian in just a moment. But first, Wins News Time 241. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Greg Rice.
Here is the deal with the Whitestone Bridge. Forget it. Bronxbound, you got a breakdown getting onto the span. That's got at least one lane knocked out. And getting onto the Queensbound side of the Whitestone Bridge. Very tough because of that earlier car fire at the last exit off the southbound Hutch before the Whitestone Bridge. I'm not promising you perfection, but Throg's next Clearview combo looks better either way. And don't get cute with the Queensbound RFK Bridge because right off of the RFK getting over to LaGuardia, eastbound Grand Central a mess because of a collision. That has two right lanes out. Citybound George 15 to 20 on the upper, lowers better. West Side Highway best of it out. Lincoln 30 to 40 out from 11th, better from 9th. Inbound Lincoln no more than 10. It's about a half hour home at the Holland on the Jersey side. Newark Bay, that's the better play either way. Jersey southbound Garden State Parkway, the early mess into East Orange to exit 147 with a crash in the left lane. Southbound Turnpike will send you down to Woodbridge in much better shape. Greg Rice, 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM.
The extreme heat arrives, and with it, an extreme climb up the Empire State Building. We'll get to that in just a moment. But first, let's check in with AccuWeather's Brian Thompson, who has the latest on what could be a record-breaking heat wave. Brian.
Yeah, we're looking at certainly some near record high temperatures, Lori, as we head into tomorrow and Friday. That'll be the worst of the heat, but it already feels really nasty this afternoon. Temperatures have already gotten into the low and mid 90s. AccuWeather real field temperatures already right around 100 degrees, if not a little bit higher. We won't see much relief tonight in the city. We'll struggle to drop much below 80. And then tomorrow and Friday, like I said, that's the peak of the heat. Highs near 100 degrees. We do expect some record highs to fall. Real field temperatures 105 to 110 each afternoon, and the heat continues into the 4th of July. Highs will be around 95 and closer to 90 Sunday. It looks like the heat does break into early next week. Lori?
Mayor Mamdani says the heat is no joke. He checked in with us this afternoon, speaking to our Linda Lopez about the city's heat plans.
We have reached out to more than 70,000 of our business licensees, whether they're through DCWP or DOHMH. We're talking about businesses across the 5 boroughs, to remind them to have heat protections for their workers and also to remind them of existing law. So, for example, for a delivery worker, they have the right to use the bathroom at any restaurant they're picking up from.
Now, if you don't have AC, hundreds of cooling centers are now open in all 5 boroughs. Cooling vans are making the rounds, giving anyone outdoors a chance to cool off. And outdoor workers really do have their work cut out for them today. We checked in Midtown.
At least 120, could get up to 135 degrees inside Carolina's food truck selling chicken parmesan. She's trying to hang in there.
So any thought of I can't do this, I gotta stay home?
Every summer.
This is supposed to be some of the hottest weather we've had though in like 15 years. Are you nervous about it, or?
I am.
Now talk about a cruel summer. Hey, we're not too far from the garden. Maybe Taylor will pop by.
You know, Taylor Swift's getting married too here, right?
Yes.
Have you seen her yet?
No, I wish.
I hear Taylor and Travis do like chicken parm. Glenn Shuck, 1010 Wins, 92.3 FM. It is really hot here in Midtown.
Well, if Taylor and Travis are in the city today and they looked up, they would have caught quite a sight at the Empire State Building where 2 people climbed to the top.
It looked like a protest followed by a proposal. First, they climbed to the point where they couldn't get any higher without being in the clouds. They had a banner that read, "When the power of love beats the love of power, the world knows peace." And then, what looked like a proposal. This woman works in the building.
It was a little nerve-wracking that nobody was alerted of anything until we walked down and weren't allowed back up. But yeah, other than that, just helicopters kind of sitting, waiting outside of the building.
And the phones went up from everyone when the couple was taken out by police. Mac Rosenberg, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM at the Empire State Building.
At the World Cup today, the U.S. team faces Bosnia in the knockout round of 32. The game is in San Francisco tonight, 8 p.m. our time. The winner of the match will face off against the winner of Belgium-Senegal. It is one busy week here in the city with the tall ships, July 4th, a certain wedding. The mayor and police commissioner were talking security today.
4th of July weekend is kicking off with the 50th anniversary of the Macy's Fireworks Show. NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch wants you to remember what exactly to leave at home.
Backpacks, coolers, lawn chairs, blankets, drones, alcohol, umbrellas, or any item that could obstruct others' view.
She says the NYPD counterterrorism unit will be in place along with officers on the ground and eyes in the sky. Mayor Mamdani is urging anyone that plans on coming out to use public transit.
No matter where you are traveling this holiday weekend, plan ahead and budget extra time.
The NYPD also is coordinating with both the Coast Guard and the Navy to make sure everyone stays safe. Mary Lou Buckley, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM at police headquarters.
And remember, if you're outside for the big fireworks show, 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM is the only place you can hear the music soundtrack to the Macy's Fireworks Spectacular. Download the Odyssey app and make 1010 Wins a favorite. A Yonkers man has been arrested in connection with the rape of a 13-year-old girl in Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx last week. The NYPD says 36-year-old Abundio Hernandez Cantu is facing one charge of rape. Police have said the girl was on the BX9 bus when Cantu approached her and then got off the bus with her at Broadway and West 261st Street. They say he dragged her into a wooded area in the park and attacked her. She was taken to a hospital in stable condition. On Long Island, an eaglet is being nursed back to health after taking a tumble.
Even with an impressive wingspan of 6 feet, this bald eagle is still young, 4 months old. The problem, the eagle fell out of its nest in A.J. Caro's backyard in Fort Salonga.
And it wasn't going back up.
After weeks of rehab, Janine Ben-Dixon of Sweetbriar Nature Center used a bucket truck to put the eagle back in the tree, but the eagle named Stars and Stripes would not stay.
Raccoons, coyotes, anything could have made him a meal.
Eagle will return to the center for more rehab.
On the 250th anniversary, this is like a special occurrence.
They will try again to put the eagle in its nest in 1 month. Sophia Hall, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM on Long Island.
Your PlayStation discs are about to go the way of VHS tapes. Sony's PlayStation says the discs